Next question comes from Kenneth. Let me copy and paste this question. And Kenneth asks, is it difficult to be a Scrum Master if the product owner doesn't understand their role, and how have you dealt with this in your projects? Okay, I'm just going to substitute projects with products. That's a big sticking point with me. So it's a product, and is it difficult to be a Scrum Master? I wouldn't say it's difficult to be a Scrum Master, but that said, a product owner really needs to be business minded. They really, an effective product owner is going to be able to maximize value. So they have to have a business mindset. They have to understand the business. And then that said, where I would go as a Scrum Master is I would go directly to the lean principles, and this is what's worked for me. Okay, a lot of people don't understand that part of Scrum, way back when it was created, was based on lean principles. So the lean principles, the very first one, identify value. Right? As a Scrum Master, as a product owner, your job is to maximize value. So you have to know what's valuable, right? Is it ROI, or is it customer delight? Or is it the fact that we don't have defects coming back in our system, right? Those are some things to consider as a Scrum Master. So very first, or as a product owner. So as a Scrum Master, I would ask that product owner, what's value? Second thing is to map the value stream. Okay, so mapping the value stream from when you get an item to when it's delivered, right? Map that all out. We often see that in Scrum as, our Kanban board or our Scrum board or our Sprint board or whatever. That's mapping the value stream. That's making it transparent, right? So, start going through these things to, figure out how you can be an effective product owner. Ordering that product backlog is very important. I have some product owners that have several columns from intake to ready for sprint, and they map those, and some are ordered and some are not. How do you effectively order it, right? Do you order it by value, or do you order it by something else, right? So that's very important. So number 3 is to establish pull. Okay, so being able to not push work on the developers is very important. How you order the product backlog is important, but then also allowing the developers to pull what is needed for the next part of the product, for the next increment, for the next sprint, is very important, right? So that's how I would start, is basically going along those lines, and it does take some time. Do it incrementally. Right? Chip away at it. Right? So chip away at it. It's not going to come easy, but that product owner needs to have a business mindset. If they don't, then they're not going to understand how to effectively maximize the value of the developers and to maximize the value of the business. Right? Getting in touch with stakeholders. That's another thing that I've seen to help a product owner. Know who your stakeholders are. Invite them to the sprint review, right? Those kind of things, and establishing a relationship with your stakeholders so that the product owner understands that they are important, right? They're the lifeblood of this product and making it happen. So those relationships become very much important. So those are some things that I would do. I hope that answered your question, Kenneth. I'd love to hear more about this. So if you're here, please follow up with me. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.